and we're all wearing our dryers bone and the Kubras and these little cubicle lifting, you know. It's fun, isn't it? So I wrote this for all of you ladies who have ever had the same problem as me. There are things in life that try us, that distress and mortify us, though we rarely ever mention them. The subject is taboo. But I'm past the point of caring, because there's something we all share in, and it happens when us Sheilas have to use a public loo. We've all faced a situation where we felt the percolation of the liquids through our gizzards that we had for morning tea. All the pains are quite exquisite, so you have to pay a visit to the nearest public toilet, john or outhouse you can see. You can't be too selective when your bladder is defective, so you quickly find a carsy and discreetly slip inside. But there's 15 girls before you, and you'll find they'll all ignore you as they watch with legs securely crossed. 3 labs, all occupied. So you wait with bursting bladder while you're slowly getting madder, and you try to twist your legs into a fancy half-hitch knot, and you're feeling quite resentful. This would not be as eventful if you had a handy little hose, just like the blokes have got. So you're dreaming of a tossle when you feel a sudden jostle, and it's your turn, and you trample some poor Sheila half to death in your rush to squeeze in past her. But the girl behind was faster, and she slams the door and leaves you there blaspheming neath your breath. But next time you're much quicker. When one tries to cheat, you kick her. Now no one else is game to move, so in you calmly strut. You thank God for this small token, till you find the lock is broken, and the door jams on an angle, and the thing just won't stay shut. So you're trying not to bang her, when you notice that the hanger that you used to put your handbag on is missing from the door. Your good nature's now eroded, and your bladder's overloaded, so you hang your bag around your neck. Well, God knows what's on the floor, because the ground is awful slimy, and the toilet seat looks grimy, but now you're getting desperate, so you simply take the stance. Now be honest, you've all had to do it somewhere, even you fellas had. You simply take the stance. To the door your right hand's clinging, your handbag's madly swinging, and your left hand's grimly clutching onto downward drooping pants. But your legs can't hold this posture, and you know it's going to cost you as your muscles start to tremble and you break into a sweat. As your thighs begin to quiver, you then spot a little river. You watch it slowly spreading, and your brand new shoes get wet. So to stop your spirit breaking, while your trembling thighs are aching, you decide to get the paperwork to finalise the job. There's an empty paper holder. Now your temper starts to smoulder till the door is flung right open and it smacks you in the gob. You find that you're unable to remain upright and stable, so you blunder backwards awkwardly and crumple on the seat. All you wanted was a tinkle. Now you've sat in someone's sprinkle, and you've let go of your trousers and they're underneath your feet. So you bolt upright with vigour like you jolted with a jigger, because you know your bum's in contact with some wet and germy dregs. And while you contemplate this caper, you remember there's no paper, and the stuff from on the toilet seat is dribbling down your legs. Now your brain is all a muddle, and you rescue pants from puddle. There's another Sheila tries the door, but this one knocks to check. Well, your confidence is shaken, but you shout, "This one is taken!" while you rummage for a tissue in the handbag round your neck. Now the girl outside is blushing, and you've got a mild concussion, and the only paper in your bag is an excess water bill. Now the toilet's overflowing, because the envelope's not going down the S-bend, because you didn't screw it up into a ball. So you sneak out all embarrassed. You're feeling hot and harassed. You go to wash your hands and find the dryer's gone from off the wall. So you wipe your hands on trousers to the startled stare of wowsers when a Sheila points down at your shoe, a prim and proper miss. You see toilet paper trailing. Now your temper's really failing, so you plonk it in her hand and say, "Here, love, you might need this." When you leave, your ego's shaken and your muscles are still quaking, and you nod to all the other girls who use the public loo, because they've got the toilet swagger with their thighs like Schwarzenegger. And the smart ones all wear wellies, or they've waterproofed their shoes. Now you men think it's a riddle why we go in pairs to piddle. We need a mate with tissues so we don't come out a wreck. And God help the thoughtless fella when he's got the hide to tell her, you took so bloody long. And why's your handbag round your neck? I tell